Hello and welcome. If you're watching this video, you are interested in learning more about the Runner Rising Academy, and you're a run coach who is probably feeling frustrated or burnt out with trying to grow your business online, and you want to learn the exact steps and the marketing method to get you there. And that is exactly why I created the Runner Rising Academy. I have 9 years of experience growing my own business. I'm a former CPA who has grown a run coaching business to over six figures, and I have mentored hundreds of women and men to do the same. In the last year and a half, founded Runner Rising Academy, and I have helped lots of run coaches start and grow their businesses using the Runner Rising Academy. These are just some screenshots of some of the feedback and wins that I've gotten out of many others. But this is showing how Daphne, for example, was a brand new run coach, and she got a paid client almost immediately after implementing what she learned in Runner Rising Academy. And if you're feeling completely overwhelmed with social media and not even sure what to post, this is going to help you with that, as you can see from this message too. Having a plan and knowing where you're going is so important, because without a plan, you just end up on social media scrolling, comparing, getting caught in that just trap of comparison, and sometimes that can cause you to just not even take action at all. But social media can be an incredible place to connect with other runners, find clients, and to grow a business, and it doesn't have to be stressful. So most run coaches try to build their business by posting tips and their personal running journey and athlete success stories on social media. So I'm sure you already know this, and maybe you've already tried this yourself, but how many clients have you had reaching out to you from this method? Probably not a ton. You might be relying on referrals, which are great, but that's not really consistent income. You can't rely on that, or you're never going to know when the next referral is coming in. You probably accept run coaches clients anytime, and you feel like you are willing to respond to messages at any time of day to make sure that you are on top of that, because you don't know when the next one's going to come. You probably advertise that you work with all runners from 5K to beginner to advanced to marathoners. And a lot of run coaches do that. However, this can often result to inconsistent income, overwhelm on social media where you just don't even know where to start. You get frustrated, you're comparing yourself, and a lack of belief that coaching can really be a sustainable career and even a full-time income for you, because you just don't even know how to get new clients or where to get them. And if someone were to leave, how will you replace them? So that can feel really stressful, and that doesn't allow you to dream bigger and to really think about what it would be like to be a full-time coach, have a wait list, and be really excited and pumped about all the opportunities that you have in your business. But once you fully understand your ideal athlete or your client and how to market effectively to this one type of person, content becomes so much more simple. You can spend more time coaching and way less time on marketing. You can create so much demand, like I have, for your business, that you need a wait list, or that you're to the point where these leads are coming in even when you aren't actively trying. You can create consistent income, even full-time or six-figure income. And I do have to say that takes time and patience and reiterating the system over time. But this is the system that creates that time frame or time flexibility, as I mentioned, boundaries in your business, so that you have time flexibility with your family. I've been able to travel for a month to Costa Rica, a month to Europe with my family while my run coaching business was operating, and I was bringing in new clients because I have these systems in place. And as you can see here on this screenshot, this is a reply to one of my marketing images that I've created and repurposed over and over again. And this woman reached out just to say that nothing's ever described her so perfectly. And that's because I know my ideal athlete so well. I know how to have my messaging connect with them to the point that they feel compelled to join me. How do we get to that point? It is a 3-step process that I have created in the Runner Rising Academy course. So that most important step is understanding your ideal athlete and your offer, and making sure that those two things match. Most people are going way too broad with their ideal athlete, and they are not capturing the right audience. They're not feeling confident in the people they're marketing to, or they're just marketing to everyone and just throwing stuff at the wall, and they don't really even know how they stand out. When you have an ideal athlete, you're marketing to them, and you have an offer that you know is going to uniquely serve them, people are going to want to work with you. However, you have to be able to get that messaging out, and that's where content comes in. So you're going to learn how to create content that speaks to your ideal athlete, how to implement that into a marketing system that's sustainable using email marketing. Email marketing, people are 40% more likely to buy or purchase or join from an email. They are opening emails more often than social media. You don't have to worry about the algorithm anymore. And so getting people on your email list is vital, and that's a big part of the program. You're also going to learn how to convert these people to clients and how to not be marketing and doing sales calls all month long, but just in a short window of the month where you are focusing on this. And then you're able to coach and serve your clients. So the Runner Rising Academy walks you through each of these three phases and what's included in the course. So this is a course version of my program. I have previously had this as a group cohort program. This is the course version. So this includes just the course modules, which is a lot of incredible information that I have compiled over the last 9 years and put together in these training modules for you. So it's an on-demand training modules that's going to walk you through this system, and it's designed just for run coaches. And I just want to point out how valuable that is, because marketing to runners as a run coach is different than other things. It's different than nutrition coaching or weight loss coaching or personal training. It's different than any kind of other business, because you need to be able to market to the pain points, the desires, the struggles of that runner. And the way that people make buying decisions as for a run coach is different than other industries. We also have different times of year that things are busy. And so having a training system that is specifically for run coaches, you're going to get examples that are related to runners and your business. And it's just going to be a lot easier to apply to your business. The worksheets in the program are going to help you apply that knowledge to your own business. So there's a worksheet for the ideal athlete you can see on here. I have a content planner, but there's other worksheets too that are going to help you work through this and think through this. Because oftentimes we can watch a training or we can listen to a podcast and think, oh, this is so great, but then you don't actually do anything with it. So you're going to have those worksheets that you can work through. You're also going to get templates, which are written by me to allow you to plug in information and feel confident that it will work. And this is specifically related to that email that I told you about, because you're going to have an email sequence that's going to go out when someone joins your list, and you're going to set it up in advance. And then it's just going to, every time someone joins, they're going to get a series of emails that have been written in part by me, but then you're going to input your ideal athlete's information in. And this is going to help that person get to know you, understand how you can help them overcome their objections, and then potentially see you as their run coach. You're also going to get mental reminders on how to overcome overwhelm, doubt, because I have worked with so many run coaches and so many coaches, and I myself have dealt with imposter syndrome and worrying that my prices are too high, or feeling overwhelmed and comparing myself on social media. And so I'm going to help you overcome some of those barriers so that you're more consistent and you make progress faster. So there's also a bonus for new run coaches, some new coach foundations, trainings and templates, which includes a template to announce that you're a run coach and how to tell people that you are now a run coach and make that announcement, and a pricing guide so that you feel confident in your pricing. So if you would like custom feedback from me, which can be incredibly valuable, I would recommend adding on at checkout the one-on-one Zoom strategy call. This is going to be a $500 add-on that is going to give you this one-on-one coaching session with me. I want to make sure you've gone through a few of the modules first, at a bare minimum, the ideal athlete, but you can schedule this anytime within 3 months after signing up. And we are going to go through your business. I'm going to give you feedback. Maybe you're going to change your ideal athlete, because just like Allison here, as you can see in this testimonial, is she came to me thinking that her niche was strength and running, but she was having a lot of imposter syndrome around that niche. But she didn't really realize that yet. And so when we dug in, we actually found that her niche was corporate working women, and it was not strength training and running. She didn't feel like she had the right things to offer that person, but when it came to corporate working women, that's her. And she only wants a small amount of run coaching clients. And so she wanted to be able to connect with them on the fact that she works full time, and so do they. And she's able to create this unique offer for them. So she said she's had a huge increase in engagement and all of that. So those are the kind of things that we can work through on this call. And after the call, I will send you some custom content ideas, as well as ideas for that resource to build your email list. So a few more testimonials. Daphne, she got 3 clients in her first month and she was a brand new run coach. So she niched down using the Ideal Athlete worksheet and started creating content around that. And she even got a referral from someone she didn't even know because her niche was so good. The next one is Gary, who had no marketing skills at all. He is retired and he's doing run coaching in retirement. And he was like, I don't even know where to start. So now he has a way better idea. He can access these trainings forever. And he felt a lot more empowered to go out and grow his business. Bethany is actually one of my one-on-one clients, but she went through the program as well. And she had a 600% increase in leads, 7 new clients. And with her, I really helped her challenge her thinking in a lot of ways, both in the trainings, so you'll get access to that, and with my coaching. So if you are interested, what are you waiting for? If you are watching this before May 5th, 2025, you can use $300 or this code RRCA to get $300 off. And if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to send me an email or send me a message on Instagram at runner_rising and we can talk through anything. But I truly think that you are going to get so much value from this. You're going to come out of it feeling more confident, feeling like you actually have a plan and a roadmap and a way to grow your coaching business. All right. I hope this was helpful. And again, hope to see you on the inside.